You're at 109 right now.
Hey everybody, welcome. Trying to get this set up now. We're gonna take a look at this video by K Traveler, is it? What's his name? K Explorer. All right. Um, I'm gonna do a reaction video to K Explorer's video.
Hey,
Little
Vinny, where'd you get that shirt?
Hey, Stickerbill, what do you think I got?
I don't know.
advertisement playing right now.
Okay.
Do not come here trying to find a wife. Please do not.
I feel more single being here.
Koreans love black men. They love us.
If you dating one person, you probably dating 5 more people behind that.
Where are you from, and how long have you been living in Korea?
I am from the U.S. I've been in Korea for...
Okay, guys, I'm gonna try to. Jeez, I can't even get it out. I'm gonna try to make this short and sweet. Right. First off, everything that those people, those individuals just said. All right, there's varying degrees of truth to it. The brother said, "Don't come here. Don't come to Korea." Excuse me. I'm in Los Angeles, so don't go to Korea trying to find a wife. All right. Real quick story about myself. When I went to Korea, I wasn't looking for a wife, but I was open to it. But I was also told, as a black man, don't expect to find a wife. So I was like, okay, I got it. I'm cool. Things happen, and I did end up having a girlfriend when I was told that's probably not going to happen, you know. So things can happen, okay? Here's the other thing. This brother right here says the most, like, right on. He has the best summation of the whole situation, dating situation in Korea. The way he dresses is a little funky, but he's got his own style, his own swag, right? But I'm just saying I don't like the way he dresses because that's not my style. But yo, the bro knows his stuff. So respect and salute to him because he held it down. And yeah, he articulated the scene. He explained it very well. Let's keep it going.
For 2 years now.
Hi guys, my name is Moon. I'm actually influencer in South Korea and I come from France.
Hi, my name is Brandy from Jersey.
What is dating like for you as a black person in Korea?
It's all right. I haven't had any issues. It's very diverse. It's the same as the States. So dating in Korea, man, everybody is with the same people. So if you dating one person, you probably dating 5 more people behind that.
Okay, clicks. He's talking about the clicks. Yeah, there are clicks. Like, truth be told, yeah, like word was spreading about, people. The people, your colleagues, your friends, because everybody was hooking up with everybody else. So yeah, he's spot on with his comment. Okay.
To be honest with you, it's a lot of stuff going on out here, but it's a fun place. It's a fun place.
I think
It's a fun place. It's a fun place. Oh my gosh. By fun, you can let your imaginations run wild. Oh yeah. When he said it's a fun place, oh yeah, it's a fun place for sure. A serious place for like serious relationships? That's just me adding my little 2 cents. But let's keep it going.
because I've heard like negative things in the past, I'm kind of hesitant in general. Like I am confident in myself, but I'm quite like shy when it comes to dating. So I'm even more shy when I come to Korea because I couldn't suspect like, oh, does that guy like me or is he talking about me? Because I can't really speak Korean. I can understand like, 외국 and all of these like words like.
Good point. All right. I lived in Korea for 9 years. I tried my best to learn the Korean language. 한국말 조금 할 줄 알아요. Okay? Very little. The brother who's doing the interviews, oh, salute to you, bro. K Explorer, your Korean skills are phenomenal, man. I'm so envious. 좋겠다. Right? Anyhow, yeah, so I was saying, the Korean language, the better your Korean, the possibility of you getting yourself into situations that are, more favorable, more pleasing. I mean, yeah, language skills go a long way. All right, I'll say that. So that definitely helps, okay? Because you might find a very beautiful Korean. I'm speaking as a black man. You might find a beautiful Korean and she may not speak English. But if you speak Korean, then you can bridge that gap. She might be like, oh, he speaks my language. But then there's a whole lot more to that because there are expectations, Korean expectation. Ugh, man. Let's keep it going.
Foreigner words, but I'm quite cautious. I wouldn't even, like, my friends like, oh, go on the app, what about this? But it's kind of like, what if I face so much rejection, or what if like they just like me because I'm black versus actually liking me? Like, I actually had so embarrassing the other day, some guy in the club, he was like, oh, I really like Latinas, and I was like, I'm not Latina. And he's like, yeah, but, and I'm like, it's not but, like, you know, if you can't get my race right, then you already like lose. In general,
Race
I feel like
girl.
Korea is such a couple place. Like,
Can't get
everywhere
your
you go, like,
race
even here, there's
right.
so many couples, everyone's dating. Go
It's
to a
the
cafe,
human
people on
race.
dates. Like, sometimes they're even just like with their laptops sitting next to each other doing their own thing, but they're together. I feel more single being here, and as a black person, I don't have the, unfortunately, confidence to be like, oh yeah, let me just go up to that guy, because the language barrier. And in Korea, it's very obvious that like white is the standard, white is like preferred, like a lighter shade. And if a white girl and a black girl were like standing next to each other, I feel like 9 times out of 10 they would choose the white girl, because it's kind of what they've been shown as popular and mainstream and attractive.
Exactly. There's a lot of PR, public relations on white people, says go with white. And in Korea, the when it comes down to teaching English, I was an English teacher in Korea. You know, the Koreans were being fed this idea that English comes from England. So there were so many students who love the United Kingdom, everything British. I mean, they were just like, oh, I want to learn English, so I want to go to England. You know, it's what they've been taught and what they've been fed. All right. So that's something that I experienced. So what she's talking about, yes, like by and large, American, or not American, but white PR is what they've been fed. So much so, I watched a documentary about Los Angeles, about the riots of Los Angeles in 1992. Riots, the rebellion, Los Angeles rebellion. It's a different, nomenclature. If you're here, it was a rebellion, but some people know it as the riots. But anyway, um, the Koreans, from the Korean perspective, there's a documentary on YouTube. It's called 429 or 429, and it's about the Korean perspective of those of that rebellion in 1992. The Koreans will tell you when they immigrated to America, in their minds, America was a white country. So they were quite surprised not to find many white people here in Los Angeles. All right. So that's because they've been fed this whole idea about, white. It's a whitewashed idea that they get. So when they find black and brown people, then they're like, what? Not only that, but also ingrained in Korean society as a whole, like porcelain beauty standard. White is better. So it's not only they're not only getting it from America, but it's also an Asian trend. I mean, it's a long-standing trend or tradition rather. Let's go.
So yeah, I mean, there are the odd cases where Korean guys are dating black girls, but fingers crossed, you know? Yeah, you never know. Because me, I don't have a type. Like, I like every black, white, Asian, whatever. But I feel like they look at me and that's like the last option.
I'm married, but I have friends, and I know their story and all. But just hearing their story, it's complicated. It could be real complicated. Like if you don't have anybody that's loyal and that's really willing to work things out and go through different things with you, it's gonna be complicated. You never know if the female have somebody on the side. It's complicated.
Truth be told, I once hooked up with this chick in Korea, and I don't think she was married to him yet. Yeah, it was her fiance. She was hooking up with me, and she had her fiance on the phone. We were riding in the cab. We had just left a Thursday party in Busan, and she was talking to her boo on the phone, and I was like, wow, he doesn't know. I didn't care. That's why I was there. But I mean, that was a real situation, and yeah, it's complicated. So yeah.
Why do you think it's complicated?
Being here in a whole nother country, it's you have to learn the other language if you are willing to date a Korean. But Koreans here, hey, they good looking for real. That's one of the main perks. But like I said, you have to learn their language, and I would say if you know their language, to them that is sexy.
All right, we got a commercial coming up. We're gonna stop this, and I'll get back in a minute. Peace.